Hey everyone, it's Miss M. Today we're going to learn about stem and leaf plots. Make sure you either printed out these guided notes or copy these notes down on a separate sheet of paper. So let's first look at parts of a stem and leaf plot. This stem and leaf plot is about dollars someone has in their wallet. Of course, this right here is our title. Okay. The right side are our leaves, so I'm just going to label it leaf. Leaf is always the last number or the last digit in your number. The leaf is always just one number. Stem can be one number, but it could also be more than one number. So for example, we're talking about dollars someone has in their wallet. If they had $105, the leaf is always just the last digit right here. So this is where we would split our number. So the leaf will go here. And then the stem, we would need a 10 over here. So in this case, we would have two digits in the stems. Okay, now we don't need this right now, but I'm just showing you that stems could be more than one digit, but leaf is always just one digit. So I'll get rid of all of that. And then here's all the stem and leaf numbers. And here, 5 line 8 means $58. So what that's saying is here, this 5 line in the middle 8 represents $58. Now, when you are creating your own stem and leaf plots, do not forget the key. That is one thing students always forget, and you will lose points if you don't put a key in your stem and leaf plot. Steps to creating a stem and leaf plot if we're given a set of data. First, you're going to identify the least and the greatest data values. So you're able to identify the stems that you will be using. And then step 2, you're going to place the leaf for each data value after the correct stem. Make sure the leaves are always in order from least to greatest, and then write your title and your key. So let's actually do an example together. Okay. So this data set is about class sizes at a school. So first I have to identify my least and my greatest numbers. So the smallest number here is 19, and the greatest number is 32. So this is how I'm going to decide. I'm just going to put S and L just because of space here. These numbers tell us our stems. So this stem is always going to start where we have our smallest number, and then it has to go up to what we need for the largest number. You cannot skip numbers. So even if, say we didn't have any 20s, you would still need to put that 2 and it would just be blank next to it. But in this case, we do have 20s. This is just kind of a smaller stem and leaf plot. Okay, so after you figure out your stems, you can input the leaves. So first, let's start with the numbers with 1 in the stems. The only number we have here is 19, and there's only one of them, so we're just going to have a 9. Okay, there's lots of 20s though, so we have to order the 20s from least to greatest. So we're going to start with 21, and then it goes 22, 23, 23. There's two 23s, so you have to put 2 3s. 2 24s, we need 2 4s. 2 25s, lots of 20s. 1 26, 1 27, 2 28s. Is this gonna fit? We have 4 29s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then the 30s. We have a 30, a 31, and a 32. Now, don't forget about your title and your key. So this is about class sizes, so the title can just be class sizes. And then the key, put at the bottom here. You can really choose any number, so maybe I'll choose 25. So 2, line 5 means 25. And this is class sizes, so 25 students. Okay. So this is how you would create your stem and leaf plot. Now let's analyze some of the data. So we want to find the mean. So let's remind ourselves the mean is add up all the numbers and then divide by how many numbers there are. So go ahead and do that at the same time I am. You can use a calculator. Okay, when we add up all the numbers, we get 524, and then we have to divide by how many numbers there are. There's 20 numbers. So 524 divided by 20 is 26.2. Now, in statistics, you do not want to round unless it tells you to. So you're going to leave all your decimal places, even if there's 5, leave them. You want them all. So in this case, we only have 1, so 26.2, leave it. All right, mode. Mode is the number that happens most often, so that would be 29. Okay, and median. Remember, we need to list our numbers from least to greatest, so let's go ahead and do that. You should be doing this the same time I am. Cross off your numbers as you go along so you don't forget about any. I can't fit them all in one line, unfortunately. But that's okay. All right, that's all the numbers, and then I'm going to use a different color to cross them off to find the middle. Now we have an even number, so we're going to have 2 middle numbers. If we have 2 middle numbers, find the average of the 2. Okay, here's our 2 middle numbers. So 26 plus 27 divided by 2. Our median is 26.5. And range is the biggest number minus the smallest number. So our range is 13. Okay, and now you're ready for some practice problems.